spring, Dale Earnhardt Jr. announced on his father's birthday that he was going to honor his dad's induction into the NASCAR Hall of Fame by running his old number and paint scheme in the Nationwide Series race at Daytona. Some fans had mixed feelings about the plan, but once it hit the track, the moment was nothing short of magic.
Hey, can I borrow the keys to your car this weekend? No. Oh, come on, Dad. No way, man. You're going to go ride Smash Mouth around a racetrack in my car? No way.
In the eyes of the racing world, Dale Earnhardt and car number 3 were one. The Wrangler Cowboy took NASCAR on a record-setting ride that resulted in winning 6 of his 7 Cup titles behind the wheel of the number 3. While Dale lived the dream, Dale Jr. dreamed of a life like his father's.
Dale Jr. was that kid that always wanted his dad's attention. I don't think Dale ever pushed him to be a race car driver. Just Dale Jr. knew that was one way he could get his daddy's attention.
Well, I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. I love it to death. It's all I've ever known, racing.
Dale Jr. rose through the ranks, racing the number 3. In 1998 and 99, he won back-to-back Busch Series titles, driving the car owned by his dad.
Now, was that your dad or is that the car owner? That's the car owner right there. Is that your son or is that your driver? That's the son. He's an awesome driver, too.
His dad was just really, really proud of it. It was cool to be able to see Dale Jr. and Dale Sr. have that connection.
On February 18, 2001, that connection was gone. The racing world lost a hero. Dale Jr. lost far more.
After the accident in Turn 4 at the end of the Daytona 500, we've lost Dale Earnhardt.
It was like he spent his whole life trying to impress his dad, and when that happened, it's like, who's he gonna impress now?
In the year Dale Sr. became a charter member of the NASCAR Hall of Fame, the Wrangler Cowboy would ride again. The Earnhardt name and number returned to Daytona. A tribute to a father from his son.
You ready? Great.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. driving his 3 car in honor of his father. Remember, in the year that Dale Sr. passed away, the race fans did a tribute at every racetrack on the 3rd lap of the race, where they basically stood and held up 3 fingers. How about this? Earnhardt Jr. got put in the middle there. He's going backwards. Gives up a couple of spots there. Jr. win this race.
Right there on the rear bumper is Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes for the lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the front. Here they come for the checker flag. And Earnhardt is going to drive a number 3 car to victory lane at Daytona again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins. Chills right there.
It's emotional, He would be proud of this, I'm sure.
A great moment, an emotional moment, and Martin, for you, that Wrangler paint scheme has special meaning, winning a nationwide championship for that.
Absolutely, yeah. 2004, the first nationwide championship with that same paint scheme. Of course, had number 8 on it and Dale on the car, but That paint scheme's always been really special to him, and we've raced online. He's painted his cars that way, and you know, he wanted us to race that car after that first championship at the end of the season, so it's always been special to Dale.
Would you like to see Junior run that he said he wouldn't, but in the Cup Series, I know fans would like to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever see him doing it. I think he has way too much respect for his father and what he did in that car and that number to ever run at the Cup Series.
More harm than good, you would say, right? To keep the association, or at least the comparison of success on the track.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think everyone understands they're two different people, and their success has been different. But to me, when I watch that piece, I mean, I think sometimes I'm just too close to the sport. I see that, and then I see the emotional bond that the three and the number and the association with Dale Sr. has with the fans, and it just blows me away.
Junior seemed to handle it well. His hairstyle was a little bit fun. Now he's got a lot of hair on his face. Yeah, the mullet going on. And seeing him as a kid, talk about racing, was really kind of cool.
You know what we haven't touched upon was, when did your paths first cross between you, the Earnhardt, particularly Earnhardt Jr.?
It was at a test at Richmond. I was there. Me and my dad built a Nationwide car. We were going to go try to make the race at Richmond, which was a big deal for us. And Junior was down there testing the Chance 2 car for the first time. So they were getting ready to run that team for the first time, and we just got to talking, and we hit it off. And we were just talking about racing and talking about all-night racing and just stuff we like to do. And I was telling him how bad my car was. He's like, well, why don't you get in and drive mine? Drive mine out. I'm like, wow, really? I mean, I just meet this guy. He's like, hey, drive mine. You know, it's the fastest car there by like half a second. But it ended up raining, so I didn't get to do it. But we scheduled a race later on down the road because of that, and we made our first start at Richmond in that car. Pretty well.
And he speaks very, very highly of you as a driver, just as a guy. In fact, Dale Earnhardt Jr. with that win on Friday night, picked up a top 10 on Saturday night into Sunday morning. Now he and the rest of the NASCAR group head to a 1.5 mile Chicagoland Speedway, where Earnhardt won back in 2005.
This is Chicagoland. 18 races down, 18 to go. Kevin Harvick takes the inaugural Supercenter 400 at Chicagoland. BP, there's a bid by the 26th. Tommy Baldwin, a number of the Dodge guys came down. The remarkable year of Kyle Busch continues tonight. What would you do? Let's send the spins to the apron as Jeff Gordon goes by. 7th different winner in 9 races here in Chicagoland. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back to victory lane.
So on to Chicago, and Martin, for you had an outside pole in 2007.